Hey everybody, Lost Tourist here. Thanks for joining me on my latest vlog of my first winter flight with the Phantom 3 Standard. So Christmas has come and gone. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I had a decent Christmas, and I really hope you guys did too. So we recently had a chance to see my wife's mom and dad. She hadn't seen them actually in the last 4 years, so this was a little bit of a reunion. As I've said, this is my first winter flight with the Phantom 3. The only other time I flew in the winter was with my toy quad MJX 101 last winter, but obviously not in the same category as the Phantom 3. Now, being that I wasn't familiar with this area, and there's a lot of snow all over, as you can see, I kind of wanted to keep the Phantom close to the shore so that I could, if anything happened, hopefully I could retrieve it. I'm always thinking that. That's always in the back of my mind. You know, if something goes wrong, I have to try and be able to retrieve this Phantom. Now, where I was flying from was on the driveway of the property, which was behind the trees. So in hindsight, I probably should have gone and flown it from the shoreline where I could get a clear, open view of the Phantom as it was flying. As you can see, it was a pretty overcast day, but it was a good day to fly. There was really no wind at all, and you know, it wasn't that cold. It was about -2 Celsius, so it was a nice day to get the Phantom up in the air. I'm pretty happy with the view up here during the winter time, and obviously I can't wait to come back here in the summertime and fly when the lake is, you know, not frozen and all the trees are green. It's really beautiful up here during the summertime, as you can expect. Now, I had mentioned earlier to my father-in-law that I brought the drone up and I wanted to get outside and fly, and he, I guess, wanted to find out what this was all about, and eventually came outside and decided to check out what I was doing. So when Andrea's dad came outside and to check out what I was doing, he's never seen a drone before, never really knew anything about it, so he had a lot of questions, and I was answering them and flying at the same time. And typically when I'm flying, I like to have my complete attention to what I'm doing at the time. As you can understand, you're flying something. You want to be able to keep an eye on what's happening. So as I'm talking to him and explaining him to different things, I kind of lose orientation as to where the drone is at this point. So I couldn't see the drone at this point. I couldn't hear it. So he looked at the screen and he determined where I was, and then from that point on, I basically just hit return to home so that it could come back to my line of sight. Once I did that, naturally it came back towards us, and you can see us below there. I could hear the drone, and I pointed to Howard where the drone was in the air, and he was, of course, trying to find it, and then he saw it. And he was pretty impressed with it, I think. At this time, he's actually still asking me a bunch of questions about how it's staying up in the air. Do I have to always hold the sticks? Is it landing by itself? And then all that return to home stuff. So I was still talking to him while this is going on, and the drone was trying to come down and land. So I would stop it in the air just to make sure that it wasn't going to land in some branches. And so then I started pointing the camera down, and as you can see, it was actually going to land over there by the trees. So I was maneuvering it around. And again, when I'm doing this thing, I don't like to be talking to people because I want to have my complete attention on what I'm doing. And anyway, he let me do my thing, and he was like watching it. And at this point, I think he's just basically watching it now and looking at the lights and checking it out. I'm not really sure what he thinks about drones because we never really talked about it much after, but at least he didn't say he didn't like them, and I think he was basically intrigued by them. And at this point, I'm landing the drone on Autoland, and he's saying, so you don't have to land it yourself? And I said no, and so you can see that I'm not landing it with the sticks, it's landing by itself, and he was quite fascinated by that. So that's it, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked it. Hit the thumbs up down below. Everybody, Happy New Year.